Hello and welcome. My name is Sunshine Amos, the CEO and Project Manager, Sunshine Resources. In today's video, we shall be talking about the secret and power of a product. But before then, this is to let you know that this is a video series, The Entrepreneurs, and this is the third episode in the video series. In the second episode, we define entrepreneurship and explain the very important element that make up the definition. We also list and explain the qualities and advantages of an entrepreneur. I have dropped a link to the video in the description box below this video. Just like I said earlier, in this edition, we will explore the secret and power of a product. There are secrets that products have that most of us are not conscious of. Even if we are conscious of this secret, the consciousness of this secret does not make any impact in our lives. This is what we're going to expose you to in this video. So make sure you watch this video to the end. So if you're new to this channel, consider subscribing so that you get posted of all our videos and resources each time we upload them. Now before I proceed, let me let you know that in this discussion, we are not limiting the term product to just household product alone or chemical-based product, but we're going to be talking about product generally. In other words, anything at all that has a value and that meets human need is our subject of discussion in this video. And talking about product or anything that has value and meets human need, they are always available around us. Basically, we use the money we earn from our jobs or businesses to buy product, being it food, cosmetic, soap, television, phone, computer, handkerchief, wristwatch, broom, chair, etc. I'm very sure that whoever you are, you put on clothes, you put on shoes, you put on belts, etc. These are all products created by entrepreneurs. In our houses and offices, you have things like table, chairs, bed, television, computer, plate, spoon, matches, knives, rechargeable lantern, etc., etc. If you go to the hospital, you find products being used in the hospital such as hospital bed, medicine, medical devices such as stethoscope, blood pressure machine, etc. If you go to the school environment, you will find also products such as educational materials like books, the globe, rulers, biros, science laboratory equipment, etc. What if you go to the bank? You see a lot of products like network of computers and accessories, ATM machine, POS machine, etc. If you go to the airport, you also find products being used at the airport. Example, airplane and airport towers. On our street, you find different models of cars plying on our roads. Toyota, Mercedes-Benz, Honda, etc. If you go to the construction site, for example, you find bulldozers shaping the earth according to the desire of man. If you go to the market, of course, this is where the product has sold, depending on the kind of market anyway, because you cannot get airplane in the market. But the most important thing here is that we have drawn your attention to a broad spectrum of product. We have drawn your consciousness to the availability of product in your environment. It shows that products are generally found everywhere you go. You know, I said earlier that this video is about entrepreneurship, and so it is important to draw your attention to the fact that products are created and made by entrepreneurs. This is a very important fact you must know, that any product you see is created and made by an entrepreneur, whether it is an airplane, car, computer, plasma TV, matches, soap, etc. They are all created by entrepreneur. No matter how simple or complicated the product is, it is created by an entrepreneur. Another fact I want you to know is that an entrepreneur is someone like you and me. An entrepreneur is not born in the moon, neither is he born in Mars or Jupiter. We all came into the world as humans created in the image and likeness of God. All of us are exposed to 24 hours a day. We are all exposed to opportunities at some point in our lives. Some of us even have opportunity to go to school and acquire the knowledge other people discovered. Because the knowledge you acquire in school, the mathematics, the chemistry, the economics, the geography, the biology, etc., you did not discover them, but other people discovered them and made them available for you to acquire. So bottom line, an entrepreneur is a human being like you and me. Another fact I want to mention here is that any product that you see in the market or anywhere, even if the product is as simple as a matchstick or as complicated as a computer or an airplane, it first started as an idea in the mind of an entrepreneur. This is what it takes to be an entrepreneur. They have the ability to give life to an idea, thereby making an idea part of existence. When next you are driving a car, right? Have it at the back of your mind that you are basically enjoying the idea of someone that gave life to his idea. Listen to this. Creating ideas involve critical thinking. Most of the time, out of the box. Take for example, if you remove the back cover of your laptop, you see the processor, computer memory, motherboard, RAM, hard drive, control unit, etc. Basically, what you are seeing is the thinking process of the manufacturer that has been materialized. Now, the question I would like to humbly ask you is that, can you think like that? Have you ever in your life thought like that? Or do you think you have to go to the university of thinking? Bottom line, every product that you see starts as an idea from the mind of an entrepreneur. Another fact I would like to briefly mention here, though I have said it in the introductory part of this video, is that every product carries a value and meets a human need. A product is like a solution pack. A cup, for example, is used for drinking water or juice, and that's the value. Have you ever tried drinking water from your hand? You will see how inconvenient it is. When you buy a cup, you are paying for that convenience. That's the value. A spoon is used for eating rice or any grain at all. Why don't you eat with your bare hands? It's nasty, right? You need a spoon. The entrepreneurs taught how to solve that nasty problem of using your hand by making a spoon. That's what entrepreneurs do. Find solution to problems by creating product. Bottom line, every product carries a value and meets a need. Another fact I like to mention here is that product create wealth. Now this is the most important part, and I want you to pay a very close attention to what I'm going to say here. A product is a solution pack for a problem. This you must know. Okay? Listen to this. Life is designed and decorated with problems. Life is designed and decorated with problems. Existence is created around problems. Whether you like it or not, whether you believe me or not, life is designed and decorated with problems. Let me drive my point home. As humans, one constant problem that hits us virtually every day is hunger or hungry, whichever one. Should I say hunger? Hungry. I don't know which one. But you probably ate sumptuous meal 4 or 5 hours ago, and at that time it was like you can't be hungry again. But now, few hours later, you are gradually becoming hungry again, right? Looking for food to eat. That's how life is designed, with problems. The 3 basic problems that were designed around man are food, clothing, and shelter. The 3 basic problems that were designed around man are food, clothing, and shelter. These are the basic needs that every man must meet. So human beings are wired to always create solutions to problems, and that is the root of wealth generation. Okay, I'll repeat that. That is the root of wealth generation. This is the absolute secret of wealth creation, creating product. The richest people in the world are those who have created product. We have the Dangote, Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, Mike Zuckerberg, McDonald, Jack Ma, and many more. All these people have their product in the market. What about you? Where is your product? Are you a professor? Do you have a product in the market? Sir Gabriel Igbenidion is just a primary school certificate holder, but he has created so many businesses such as Igbenidion University and had employed professors working for him. I come to realize that certificates limit people. Are you a medical doctor? Do you have a product in the market? As a medical doctor, have you ever thought of those who created medical devices, even as simple as cotton wool or syringe or medical scanning machine? Are you a pharmacist? Do you have a drug of your own? In fact, have you ever thought of that? Or you prefer to be dispensing other people's medicine throughout your lifetime? A product is like a bucket with which you can use to fetch money from the society. There is so much money flowing in the society, just like the way water flows in the river. If you want to fetch water from the river, you have to go to the river with a bucket or any container that can hold water. That's the same thing with money. If you want to fetch money from the system, the financial system, use a product. Money is a social blood. It flows to those who create product, those who have product in the market, those who have solution pack for problems, those who are solving people's problems. So when people go to the market to buy things, they are simply buying solutions. Do you have your own solution pack in the market for people to buy? When ACT combination therapy, that is Artemether and Lumefantrine for malaria treatment, came in the late 90s, I was one of the happiest person because each time I had malaria fever those days and I took chloroquine. As a matter of fact, madness is an understatement. That drug hit me badly. But today, with the advent of ACT, you can see how the creativity of people saved me from that temporal madness. Fortunately then, chloroquine does not hit everybody, but I was not lucky. I was not spared. Each time I took that drug, my life is sprung into temporal madness. But today, I'm free. If you're poor, it means that you're not solving any problems. Hence, money cannot come to you. As a matter of fact, you are a problem. Those who solve problems for you will create wealth using you as a means. Dangote, for example, has 69 products in the market. Let's take a product, say cement. He used the cement alone to pull a lot of money from the society into his bank account. So let me ask you now, what have you been using to pull money from the society? Do you have a product in the market? Have you ever thought in your life of creating a product? Our survey report reveals that people think more of how to get a job than creating a product. Listen to this. Your wealth is the pieces of money that lies deep in people's pocket. The only way you can pull the money to yourself from their pocket is by creating a product. A product is like a money magnet. When people see your product, they are forced to remove money from their pocket and give it to you in order to buy the product. This is where entrepreneurs get fulfillment in life, knowing fully well that they are a solution to humanity. Nobody will give you money until you solve problems for him. And the best way to solve problems for people is to create a product and push it to the market. Period. Another fact I would like to mention here is that products are created with skills. This is also very important. Every product that you see has a secret formula best known to the manufacturer. You can't even get that formula from the classroom. Let's refresh our mind concerning classroom education. Now, for those of you who went to school and probably studied sciences, we are acquainted with so many scientific laws. Take for example, the Newton laws of motion. The first law, which is also called the law of inertia, states that every body continues in a state of rest or of uniform motion along a straight line, unless compelled by external force. Otherwise, Newton's third law of motion states that for every action, there is equal and opposite reaction. Now, no matter how fast or how well you memorize these laws, if it cannot be translated into a tangible product that can solve human problems, then there is no need for learning them. That will amount to waste of time. But for Newton's laws of motion, the third law, for example, is applied in the construction and motion of a rocket. But the school will never teach you how to construct a rocket. The knowledge that you require to make you successful in life may not be found in the classroom. Skills are required in making a product. In the digital age, skills are more important than theories. Pay attention to learning skills. Be curious in transferring your skills into product. Talking about skills, on this channel, the Sunshine Resources, we have dozens and dozens of videos packed with high value skills. We also have videos that will show you how to create digital products. We have developed ebooks on how to create various products. Click in the link below this video to access and download our ebooks and our resources. In summary, in the light of what I have said above, entrepreneurs therefore create product for a purpose. It is important for me to say here that you too, you are a product. Of course, a product of God. And just like entrepreneurs do, you are also created for a purpose by God. Before I go, I'd like to leave you with this question. Have you discovered the purpose for which God created you? Because definitely you are a product of God. So thank you very much for watching, and God bless you. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can visit our website on www.sunshineresources.org.ng. You can visit our YouTube channel on youtube.com/c/Sunshine Resources SRTV. You can also follow us on our Facebook page on Sunshine Resources. Thank you very much for watching, and God bless you.